Good morning, everybody. It is day 32 of the suffering. It's time to get up. It's time to get on the Stairmaster. It's time to get this cardio going once again. Got up a little bit earlier today because I feel like after I get done doing cardio, I don't have enough time to really take it easy in the mornings. I don't want to have to rush cooking my food and doing all that stuff. So up just a few minutes earlier. I might end up doing a few more on the Stairmaster. Instead of 20, I might do 25. See how I feel. But yesterday was leg day, and wasn't able to work out the way I wanted to work out yesterday because of that hip and groin issue I have. Made the most of it. We'll make the most of it, continue making the most of it, and pushing forward and not letting that get in the way. Okay, we'll do this cardio. I'll see you guys in the kitchen. Ooh, that was a good cardio session this morning. So this morning I hit 30 minutes. I decided, why not? I did 35 minutes last night on the Stairmaster, and this morning I did 30 minutes. So I'm going to take it up to the next level of my cardio because, like I said in last night's video, if anyone made it to the end of it, I am pretty much 5.5 weeks in. This week is week 5, and it's Thursday today, and I haven't changed anything at all. The diet is exactly the same every single day. The water is the same, and the workout's the same. The cardio is the same. Everything is the same. Nothing has changed at all. So it's like time to pick up the pace because the 25th is on a Thursday. So I have 7 weeks left exactly. As of today, till July 25th, 7 weeks. So for the last 5 weeks, I have been going the way I've been going, and it's time to pick up the pace on the cardio. I'm not pick up the pace because I'm still doing it between like level 2 to level 4, depending on my exhaustion level and how worn out I am. But what I mean is it's time to pick up the time and do a little bit longer because I have to change something. Like you can only do the same thing for so long before results start to yield and they start to come to a halt. And I'm not going to go down on calories because I'm already eating a little as it is. I'm not eating that much. I'm only eating 2,600 calories a day. I know to some people that might be like, only? That's a lot. Well, taking consideration, I'm 217 pounds at 6 foot tall. So I'm 6 foot, 217 pounds. So yes, 2,600 calories is not a lot. Now, if you're talking about someone who's like 170 pounds or 5'5" or 5'8" or 5'9", or even females, for example, 2,500 calories is probably a significant amount of weight calories to them, 2,600 calories, but someone in my height, not so much. But anyways, I would rather put myself in a larger deficit because, back up a little bit. Okay, so starting off on 2,600 calories, my body was able to burn a lot of fat at first because I was used to getting upwards into the 3,000 calorie range because I was getting 3,000 plus calories a day, 3,000 to 3,500 calories a day. Going down to 2,500 calories, put myself in a huge deficit with no cardio alone. And then after my body started adapting and getting used to 2,600 calories and my body weight came down, my metabolism also came down. So I don't mean like my metabolism slowed down. What I mean is the rate that my body burns calories slowed down because I lost a lot of body mass. So my resting caloric intake has gone down with my body weight. Someone at 300 pounds is obviously going to burn more calories than someone who weighs 100 pounds. So as my weight has been coming down and my aerobic work has been going up, since my cardio has been reduced, your body wants to level out. Like it always wants to level out. It doesn't want to offset the scale of balance. It always wants to find where it needs to be. So if you start eating 1,000 calories a day, your body will lose weight until it hits a point where it's like, okay, this is 1,000 calorie frame. We don't need to lose weight no more. We're good here. We're done. So then your body will stop losing weight. So that's what I mean. Okay, so and if your body adapts to lowering the calories, well, you can't lower it down to 800, then 600, then 400, then 100 calories a day. That's just not feasible. So the only way to keep progressing is to increase the output. So what I'm doing is I'm increasing the cardio by 10 minutes in the afternoon and 10 minutes in the morning, which would be like adding a whole nother cardio session to the day for an additional 20 minutes because I do two 20-minute sessions. So going to 30 minutes will be like I'm doing an additional 20-minute session during the day. Ideal, I would like to be able to do 20 minutes on a Stairmaster while I'm at work around lunchtime. So every 6 hours, do 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. That would be ideal. If I worked from home and I had access to my Stairmaster and I could take my lunch at that time and do cardio, then I absolutely would get off get off for lunch and then go ahead and take my 20-minute cardio session. Do my 20-minute cardio session after I got done eating my diet, and that would be more ideal because that would give me a third time during the day that I'm actually doing something to increase my caloric expand to use calories basically. So that's what I'm going to do. Lost my train of thought. My cat kind of jumped on screen there and started cleaning his paws on camera. But all the same, like I said, so I'm going up to 30 minutes of cardio twice a day to increase the deficit because the options are to either eat less food, which I just said it's not plausible to continuously eat less food, or it's to increase the output. So if I need to be in a continuous deficit of at least 250 to 500 a day, and my body's metabolism is slowing down and I'm leveling out because of the weight loss and where I'm at with my progress, the next plausible step isn't to decrease calories, it's to increase output. So I don't know how much calories I actually burn from doing the cardio because I just don't think that's correct on my Stairmaster because the 30 minutes this morning on level 3 said I only burned 60 calories. I just don't think that's correct. I don't think that's right. I'm 100% sure I burnt more than 60 calories on that Stairmaster this morning. I could be wrong, but anyways, so the whole deal is like I want to burn more calories by increasing the amount of output that I have, not by decreasing the amount of food I'm eating. Because the thing is, if I decrease the amount of food that I'm eating, what's going to happen is my body is going to adapt to that low calories. And it's going to continue to do this over and over and over and over again until I'm eating virtually nothing. And then I won't even be eating the amount of calories that I need to maintain my muscle mass, my size, my strength, and everything else. And then once I come off of the cardio, I'm going to have to eat even less calories to be able to preserve my muscle mass. So eating 2,600 calories a day, and if I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio twice a day, when I back the cardio off, what I can do is I can actually drop my calories from 2,600 to probably about 2,200, 2,300 a day and offset the amount of calories I'm burning from my cardio by decreasing the amount of calories I'm eating throughout the day. That way I don't gain any additional weight that I don't need. Let my body level out, then slowly bring those calories back in as my body starts to adjust to the low to no cardio. So I've done this before in the past multiple times when I've lost weight, and this is how I keep my weight off because there's been multiple times that I've been in the 220s and all the way up close to 300. And how I get my weight down and keep it down is by doing that. I keep my calories up around 2,500, 3,000 calories a day. I increase the output dramatically. Then when it comes time to get done with the cardio, reduce the cardio, or stop doing cardio altogether, I just adjust my calories according to how many calories I was burning on cardio, so I have room to play. So instead of eating 3,000 calories a day, I'll go down to 2,500 calories a day. Now I don't have to do cardio. I'm not going to gain my weight back, and I'm going to look the way I look without having to continuously do that much output. So, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now so I can eat because my food's done and it's almost 6 o'clock. I'll see you guys at 9. It is actually 12 o'clock at 9 o'clock because 9 o'clock went a little bit different for me today. Instead of me doing my normal job, I had to go to Lowe's and buy a whole lot of lumber, and I get to play carpenter today. And because it took so long gathering the materials, I was not able to eat at 9. We left around 7:15 to go to Lowe's, and we didn't get back to almost 9:45. So I ate a little bit later, and then I actually had to stop doing what I was doing to hurry up and just go shovel my food down to get back to doing what I was doing. Because at the end of the day, I have a job, and if the job requires me to push through my break, I have to push through my break. But I got my food in almost an hour late. And that's fine and dandy, though. But I tell you this much, ooh, I was hungry. I was hungry in between my meals. Because I pushed 45 minutes past, the cravings came in extremely aggressively, and I was craving everything, everything, everything. I was craving Chinese food, barbecue, chicken nuggets, burgers, sushi. I was craving burritos, Mexican food, just everything that was there. I was just craving it like crazy, and it was just such a low moment for me, but working. So I couldn't stop to go get any food. Not that I would have if I could have. But anyways, once I ate, took about an hour, and then my hunger pains went away. So I'm really happy about that. And now I'm eating almost 2 hours later, which is kind of good because that's gonna keep me from being so hungry, and that should nip all the cravings in the bud because I'm still pretty satisfied from my 9 o'clock meal. This is the way life goes sometimes. Life happens. And I've said it many, many times on this channel. Life happens. You can't always predict the future, and sometimes things are not going to go your way, and things are going to be out of your control, and things are just going to happen. Anybody that says, "Oh, you should be more diligent," and then you've never had a full-time job, and you don't know what it's under or what it's like to actually have a boss you have to report to, and there's a job that needs to be done right now. So, anyways, I'm not even going to get into that because that's just a whole another rabbit hole we could go down. I'm going to eat because I am limited on my break today. I got to hurry up and eat, and I got to get back to it because, like I said, things are moving quickly today. All right, I'm going to cut this video off right here. I'll see you guys at 4 o'clock in the gym tonight. Back in the gym, 4 o'clock. It's Thursday, so tonight we're doing chest and back again. We're going to be hitting cables for the back, and then we're going to be hitting cables on the chest because we do more free weights on Monday. So this night we're going to be doing the cables so we can focus more on squeezing and pulling and not stabilizing and balancing. Okay, so today was way different than what it normally is. I kind of said that at lunch. Oh, excuse me. We had to get a whole bunch of lumber, a whole bunch of 4x4s and treated plywood. And I don't know if you guys have ever messed with lumber, but treated is like wet, and it weighs like 2-3 times the amount of normal lumber that's not treated. That's so incredibly heavy. So today I've been manhandling that since 7 o'clock in the morning until I got off of work, just manhandling it, moving around and cutting it and measuring it and building. I'm gonna have a whole nother day of that tomorrow too. So I'm back from bending over, picking that up and moving it and carrying it, and moving it, bending over and doing that. A little tired, so I'm glad I'm not doing barbell rows or T-bar rows tonight. I'm doing cable work, so it takes a little bit of that off there. But here's the biggest takeaway about this. My sciatic and my back has not bothered me. Kneeling down, standing up, bending over, twisting, turning, all of it, no issues at all. I feel 100% great. So the 15 minutes of yoga I'm doing per night is really, really panning out. I used to do yoga a whole lot when I was younger. And I thought to myself, if I'm going to bodybuild and I have to hold poses, and yoga is the practice of holding poses under load and staying composed, why would I not do yoga? That makes more sense. It seems like it'd make me better at muscle control under, like a strain. So I did a lot of it. And also I did it just because I enjoyed doing it. And then I got away from it when I started powerlifting because I got really fat and gross, and it was very hard for me to move and get into certain positions because how stiff I was. And then it was just a downhill chain. But anyways, so that's super awesome. Okay, so we're going to be doing 6 sets for our chest, 6 sets for our back. We're going to do 2 warm-ups on the first movement and then 1 working set. We're going to move to the next movement. It'll be 1 warm-up, 1 set. The last movement is just going to go straight into the movement. No warm-up, just 1 set. We're shooting for 8 to 12 reps. And we want to get 1 to 3 reps shy of failure. So when we hit that 8 to 12 reps, we want it to be a fight. We want it to be a challenge. We don't want it to be impossible. What I'm saying shy of failure is I'm doing a static hold and then a controlled negative. If I cannot hold it, if I pull, then it starts moving immediately, but I can control it. Okay, that's pretty much a form of failure to me. If I can hold it, but I can't control it on the way down, that's a form of failure. Now, it's not failure, but that's letting me know that I'm getting 1 to 3 reps shy of failure. So if I pull maybe 2, 3 more times, not only am I not going to be able to hold it, I won't be able to control it on the way down. So that's where I'm trying to stay in that happy little medium range, because right now the whole scheme of all of it is I'm trying to preserve as much muscle mass as I can without getting hurt while I'm on this cut. So we're going to get this workout started. Also, look at how baggy these shirts are getting. This shirt used to be like so tight across my stomach, my chest, my shoulders. It used to be like screaming. It's all holy and tattered up from how much abuse this shirt has been put through for my overly chubby body. But all my clothes are starting to, like, I'm swimming in all my clothes. Even my wife was just like, it looks like you're wearing your dad's shirt and you're a little kid. I'd say, newsflash, all my clothes are fitting me like that now because I lost so much weight. But let's get this workout started, and then we're going to recap and talk about the workout whenever I get done, let you know what went right, what went wrong, what I liked, what I didn't like, and the overall rating of the workout is what I'm going to start doing now. So let's get this going. That workout was a 10 out of 10. That was real good. It started off with the pull downs. Everything was good. Got a nice pump off of that, and I was warmed up. So I moved to the close grip pull downs. Also, I went up in weight on the close grip pull downs and the wide grip pull downs. I used the same weight, but I got more reps. The close grip pull downs, I got more weight. Then it hit all 12 reps, which is fine because I at least got to go heavier. From there to the machine rows, that felt real good. Probably could have went about 15 pounds heavier, to be honest, but I'm going to slowly build into it. I'm not in a huge rush to go super heavy on those. The weight will come over time, and it gives me more room to grow into it before I stall out. Then I have to really start pinching for those last few little 1 or 2 reps. Chest, what I ended up doing, I did 2 warm-ups on the low cable crossovers, the 1 top set, went up in weight, and then on the high cable crossovers, it was supposed to be one set, one warm up, 1 set. But honestly, because where my pec is, I just don't feel comfortable jumping from 1 warm up to 1 set. So I did a set of 5, and then I did another set with like 8, and then I did my actual warm up set, and then I did my actual working set, and I did with the 10, and then the 20, and then the 30, and then my actual weight is what I did. So I kept the reps really, really low with a lighter weight just to feel the weight, not to actually do any type of loading. I just wanted to let the pec and the joint kind of get familiar with the load that was about to come, because I don't want to like do anything that's going to cause my pec to tear or rip, because again, like I always say, I'm not in a hurry to get hurt. I'm just trying to avoid injury. And then from there, I did the straight ones. Just did 1 straight set of that, no warm-ups or anything, and it felt really fantastic. And then I jumped in the Stairmaster. I did 30 minutes of the Stairmaster at level 4, and that felt good. My hips are really tight from that, but it's okay. I'll do some yoga later on tonight, try to stretch and relax that. I already told you guys about my day at work. It was a pretty laboring day, moving all that lumber around, but made it through the day. Got everything done, drank my protein shake. We're heading to the tanning salon now, and the only thing I have left to do is eat my egg whites for tonight. And that's it. So pretty simple workout, really good. Had a nice pump. I wish I would have got a video of the pump. I need to remember to do that when I have a good pump. Get a little footage or a little clip of me flexing, so that way you guys can see the pump as well too. Plus I like to go back and look at it on video too. It's part of it, right? But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow.